Hey guys, welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2. Now this is going to be extremely obvious throughout the video, but I had to do a lot of editing. This video is 57 minutes. It's very long. How long would the video have done if I didn't spend literally 2 hours editing? I'll give you a hint. It starts with a 1 and ends with a 3. And in case you're wondering, it's not 1:30. It actually took me 1 hour and 57 minutes. So you may be wondering when the 3 went in there. I just wanted to say that because I'm at the 30-second mark already. And I'm also recording, obviously, after I made the video. Jesus, this video took forever. 3 bosses, an extremely large area. Olympus Coliseum is huge, and I did not even notice. But, yeah. There's going to be a lot of obvious editing inside of this. Thank you guys for watching. I made sure to keep in everything that's important and or good. I had to get rid of the gummy ship section, which was kind of the saddest part. And the ending's a little bit cut off. But don't worry guys, it's not like you missed anything huge. Everything that is important I will just add inside the next video if it's small enough. Because I'm pretty sure the next video is a smaller one.
Oh, guess we were a little off. Heartless!
Anyways, how is your guys' New Year's going? I know I said every other day, but yesterday I was up playing Persona 5. Great game, by the way. Hey, I suggest it to everybody. It's definitely going to be in my top 10 if I make one. Games of, well, all time for me. Still haven't beaten it yet, so people, no spoilers in the comments if you actually played it.
And that's Goofy. We came to see how Hercules is doing.
You know Wonder Boy?
Yeah, 'cause we're heroes too.
You mean chewing your heroes, Donald?
Looks like we have a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
I actually forgot what her full name was. Megara? Kind of laughing right now inside my own head because I kind of want to call her Megana, which is once again a joke from what I've been playing recently. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really happy to keep this series going, mostly because I'm so busy with other things, whether it's playing other games, dealing with my housework and family. I wanted to actually do it the day directly after I had made the second video, or third I think, because this is the 4th. Let me see here, we had a huge stream for Twilight Town, and we went to Hollow Bastion, Beast Castle. Yep, this is the 4th one. Still, I love the Olympus Coliseum in this game. For multiple reasons. I like going into the underworld. I like the idea that you can't use drive form until you collect a special badge. But the most important reason why I absolutely love the Olympus Coliseum is back in the first game you kinda just had Goofy and Donald the entire way through, with Hercules only coming in on some occasion. But this one has a very, very, very special companion that I personally love to have. And this is one of the reasons why it's actually one of my favorite games, because, you know, fanboy. That's a thing. This game feels a lot faster than the first game, so even when I miss, like, a shadow because they go underground, which used to annoy the crap out of me, I don't mind, because I know I can just go straight into another swing. But yeah, a lot of cutting was needed for this video. The majority of it was during 2 moments where I had to run away from Hades. There were some smaller things I had to cut out. I'm pretty sure that the thing I didn't want to cut out, but I had to, was the gummy ship. And I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to add that again. For the mere fact that there would be no way I could add it into another video, For example, at the end of this, I cut out a part with Merlin inside of it, and that I can just I can just add at the beginning of the next video. You know, make it nice, consistent, and even. Retaliating slash. Nice. I always did love the skill system in the first 2 games. Jesus. I am really glad I did Beast Castles first, because that gives me the cure spell, and I can't imagine going through this place without a cure spell. Alright, I think I need to escape to get up there. Unlike Kingdom Hearts 1, where you could kind of just spam cure over and over again and activate Leaf Bracer, not only is Leaf Bracer a lot less special inside of this game, because you can't really just like completely negate ultimate moves with it, which is why I had it during the fight with Sephiroth. I can only imagine how many more tries it would have took for me to kill him without it. But yeah, by using Leaf Bracer, you can completely negate certain things.
Run away!
Never did understand why he runs away here.
Okay.
Inside of this game, Cure takes away all of your magic instead of just one single bar. So you have to wait for it to fully reload itself before you could use it again, which means Leaf Bracer, well, it's still good because when you're low on HP, you still get the free heal. You can't like spam it anymore, which means not really used for blocking attacks, more or less just used to make sure you actually get your HP back when you use an HP spell. Still good, not good enough though. I guess there are some attacks that you can use Leaf Bracer to completely avoid, but forget it. Still nothing. I think I'm going to buy and equip these to them. I'm going to periodically go through the journal and stuff like that, for the fact that I like making sure that everything looks nice without everything saying, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore, guys. Like, I just woke up a little while ago because I wanted to do it last night, but I was up all night. So, sorry if I kind of just completely skip over certain things, but you know me. So you guys might be wondering, if you haven't played this game before, or at least this version of it, what that little orb is. That's called an absent shadowlight. Basically, really, really strong enemy. Or boss.
Jeez Louise. Oh, they're nothing but trouble, a whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon, the underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
This is both the stupidest and smartest thing Hades has ever done.
I'm scared too, Donald.
Yeah, don't be scared, guys. It's just an awkward green paint job from the PlayStation 2's upgraded hardware. I can understand if we were like in a horror house or even inside of Halloween Town, and that they would be scared, but I don't know. The underworld never seemed creepy to me. It just seemed threatening. Jesus Christ. I can't even run towards basic enemies. I can already see a huge problem here, and I do not have the armor to kind of block that. I just gotta kill one of them and then try and jump over and block the others. I love Goofy's attacks like the spinning shield, because while he's doing it, he's invincible. So they're actually very good for not only stunning enemies, but as liability, I guess you could say. But seriously, when I get two-shotted by everything, including minions, I gotta say, this game's a little scary. Did I say a little? I meant extremely. I'm gonna get my magic back here, because it's basically essential to have a cure on now. But no, don't worry guys, eventually the game's gonna get a lot easier as far as HP goes. You just have to be very agile and dodging in the beginning. Kinda like 3D bullet hell, I guess? That's how you would explain that? Alright, there we go. If I can not run into the door, that would also be nice.
Right by, what's down there?
Just the underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
You don't say. Well, maybe I should go.
My boy. Anybody who watched my Final Fantasy X playthrough will know this man instantaneously, and how much I love him.
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
You're stupid.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Aw, sweet Jesus.
I am the Lord of the Dead.
No wonder no one wants to die.
That is amazing. How do you not love this guy? Guys, no wonder nobody wants to die.
You again. Fight.
Owen's my favorite character instead of my favorite game, so you can just imagine how much I was fanboying as a little kid while playing this. Still, to this day, it feels so good just to see him in a Kingdom Hearts game. Best moment, 10 out of 10. I love it.
That's it. That's it. That all you got? That's it.
I think it's kind of obvious that nothing's working
Kind of funny.
whatsoever.
Right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory. Go now.
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Can't fight him here. We have to go. Now.
Owen's not really a hero though, so I guess it makes sense that he could like block and attack, unlike Sora can. It'd be funny if you could literally just kill Hades right at the beginning if you had Owen do all the attacking. I mean, the game makes sure that he's invincible, but if you could literally just keep Owen alive and let him just beat the crap out of him, it'd make life a lot easier.
Has he gone?
Don't count on it.
Huh? Oh,
Leaving so soon?
Yep, sorry. Just checking something.
Know your place.
Watch this.
Your pain shall be twofold.
How do you not love that? I also like that that little magic thing he does, what are they called? I think they're called limits. But, every single move you do inside of that is one of Orin's overdrives instead of Final Fantasy X. For example, Banishing Blade, Shooting Star, and finally the Tornado, which is his ultimate hit overdrive.
Know your place.
If Tidus wasn't already introduced inside the first game, I'm pretty sure that he probably would have been the one you were fighting with here. But I think I prefer Orin. He's just way better in the character aspect there. The great thing about the limits is that you're invincible while one's going on. You can't be hit or flinched. So you can actually use it as a way to attack bosses without much threat. However, your moveset's usually changed during a limit, making it to where you're kind of screwed in that aspect. There is one exception, and it's probably the best limit in the game, actually. Probably actually the reason why I don't hate Donald, because he's actually useful. Yeah, believe that or not.
Know your place.
I still say Goofy's the better companion, though. But Donald's ultimates are better.
Shall be twofold. Farewell.
That looks painful.
Know your place.
There we go. Now I'm joining in. What if that just hit me the second I got out of it? Alright, let's get out of here.
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an
Huh?
Orin.
Just an Orin.
My name.
I'm Sora.
Donald.
Goofy!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Guardian? Thanks, but no thanks.
You should have said yes. Just imagine if you could keep the companions from the respected worlds. For example, you could bring Beast into Aladdin's area. But if I could do that, I would probably just have Orin with me wherever I went. That and maybe Jack. Yeah, Orin replaces Goofy, Jack replaces Donald. Jack is the better Donald for everything except his limits, because Donald has the best limits in the game, in pure power, respectively. The coolest looking would probably have to be the final one. I'm not gonna say who you do that one with, but it is a very, very flashy one. It's has a lot of meaning to it in the exact same time. You know, for the more cartoony look of Kingdom Hearts, they really did portray Auron nicely. Alright, let's just go ahead and save.
I got Heartless all over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
This is my underworld, you idiot! I'll handle this myself! Cerberus, go!
That doesn't look like yourself. That looks like your dog. You know, never mind. I'm not allowed to question the King of the Underworld. What am I thinking?
What? It's closed.
It's got a book.
Come on, open.
Ah,
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
How many games would have been made easier if you could just have a keyblade? Screw lockpicks, screw keys, I have a keyblade. Has anybody ever brought up how the keyblade is more or less a key mace? I guess the magic allows you to slash at things. Yeah. Some people also bring up that it looks like a one-handed sword, but Sora wields it in two hands, so I guess that kind of makes up for it. Ow. 5 seconds in, I'm already on no HP. Alright, so Saberith has gotten a huge upgrade over the first game, because he's a lot more dog-like now. Oh, and he'll actually jump around and flip around and everything like that. I have to block that. So yeah, much more active, and still as horrifying as he is in the first game at the same time. But yeah, Auron also uses potions. Pretty nice. Looking for an opening is not easy with this thing, though. First of all, you have to hit one of the 3 heads. Alright, if I use Bushido, I don't have to worry too much about that. There we go. I almost let the limit gauge run out too. Alright, at least I can hit all 3 heads, which would do, yeah, decent damage. Block that. Yeah, you have to hit 1 of the 3 heads, so when it turns around, you can't use it as an opening. And you can't jump on his back like you could in the first game to avoid damage. Oh, something I just messed up right there is that little head smash he does. You actually want to get hit by that because that allows you to go into like a little chain where all you have to do is hit triangle for a high percentage of damage. And it kind of stuns him at the same time. But it's very risky because, you know, 2 shots and you're dead. Thanks, Odin. See what I mean? When did Beast ever heal me? Never. I'll tell you that. You know what Beast did? He ran around and hopefully hits things. Still does an insane amount of damage, but nowhere near as much as some other characters. I fucked that one up. Getting the timing on those fireballs. Ooh, wow. I think he's here. Yeah, getting the timing on those fireballs annoyingly hard. I forgot just how high Mickey can jump. Be nice if you used any other attack besides Fireball no Jutsu. Just gonna... Oh yeah, you can't kill bosses with Mickey. I'm just going to have to try and get as much decharge as I possibly can. Seriously, why does he only spam the fireballs? I can't even block with Mickey. I have to just kind of hop around. Ow. There we go. Just keep doing that, buddy. Yep, smash your heads together. I don't like the fireballs. Ow, my face. Okay, there we go. And now I can go into Healing Light. And I can finish off Saberus. Bang bang. Thanks, Mickey. Where I screw up, you save me. You know, until we get into the later game and you're actually useless. Mickey has the same stats no matter what point in the game, so he's overpowered in the beginning and really underpowered in the late game.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day. For old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down.
You know, for Disney characters, a lot of them are surprisingly relatable.
Don't worry, Meg. I'll be fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh?
To be a hero?
See ya.
Sora, don't let me down.
Hey, I know the feeling. Here, Gil. Trying to balance work and play in Persona is just as hard as that. Kinda sad that Orin only appears at certain moments. He's a really good companion too, but you just can't use him very often. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for a little bit. I'll see you guys in a little while.
Let me see if I've got this right. That brat's Keyblade works on any lock.
That's right.
Have I ever told you about the killer coliseum we have right here in the underworld? It makes the one upstairs look like an Olympic kiddie pool.
Then that's the place we're gonna put an end to Hurt the Jerk's winning streak.
Problem, Zeus locked it tight.
Oh. Oh?
Bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key and then reopen the Underdrome.
Hate to tell you, but that key is kinda particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
Sora, Donald, Goofy! When'd you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking down some friends, wiping out some Heartless.
Junior hero's always busy.
You know it.
Hey, champ. How you feeling? Better rest up for tomorrow's match. Nobody's gonna pay to see a worn-out hero. Gabish? Remember what I told you. Victory in the games comes down to two simple words. Eat, bathe, sleep. Huh? Hey, if it ain't the junior heroes.
Looking good, Phil.
Never better. How you guys been? Have you earned your true hero wings yet? Nope, you ain't got what it takes.
What?
So, what's up?
What's wrong, your hero-ness? Feeling under the weather? You know, I thought staying in perfect shape was part of the hero job description. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
I came to share a bit of mildly interesting news. Seems your dear, sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the underworld.
You mean you kidnapped her?
Well, maybe. But why get caught up in the details? You can't leave now. Okay, you've got a very important match today against, the bloodthirsty Hydra! I mean, if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
Yeah, accidents you cause.
Like I said, details. Who needs them?
You're just a coward.
Ah, well, can't all be heroes.
Can you handle this?
You got it. We're heroes.
Junior heroes, Donald.
You take care of the Hydra. We'll handle the rest.
I'm counting on you. You gotta find Meg.
Okay.
Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
And we're back. So, if you guys managed to somehow survive without my beautiful voice commentating after everything, I just need to actually get this video done. And talking through the entire thing wears me the hell out. So, with a little bit of editing and needed rest, we are ready to go into, oh, the beauty of Dance Water Dance. You know, I actually like Demix as a character, and you'll kinda get to see him right here, but he's nowhere near as bad as he is in the later game. He's kinda like a mini-boss.
Wait a sec. Roxas?
Excuse me?
Roxas? Oh, it's no use.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Let's see here.
It's probably me right
This
there.
subject fails to
Just take out a little
respond,
pamphlet.
use aggression to liberate his true disposition. Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
See what I mean?
You're bizarre.
Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
Now that's just plain rude.
I consider it barring.
Dance, water, dance!
100 forms in 80 seconds. But yeah, I do enjoy him, and I actually like him as a member. But he's nowhere near my favorite, probably because A, not exactly a fan of the water element, and B, there's a data fight with him. Basically, once you're kind of beaten the game, you can go into an area in the game where you can fight all of the members of Organization 13, even the ones you don't fight in this game, so you can fight the ones like you fought inside of Chain of Memories. But inside of that, you have to specifically use the ice spell to even turn them into the forms. So it's a really annoying fight because he just plays Dance Water Dance so long on repeat over and over. Alright, and with this we can finally use dry forms. Nice. And for my sanity, I'm going to return in the next boss fight. See you guys. It's actually nowhere near as long of a wait as it was last time. Huh? Oh right, this was one of the new things that got added to this version of it. Forgot about that. They talk about the absent shadow lights, the ones that look like those little balls we seen earlier. But yeah, they didn't have time to like get the voice actors back to replace or put in that extra piece of dialogue, so they just had the little text boxes appear. If they don't have like the time or money, that's when they fit the text boxes in. Luckily, since this is actually built for the PS2, unlike what the other game was, you have a lot more voice acting. Did I just save? I think I saved. I don't know. I feel like I'm in Medusa's lair. Maybe it's just the overly large amount of rocks. Not Roxas, just rocks. We will. No, not singing. I swear I am not singing, my friend. Ooh, shiny. Looks like the little stones inside of Ark. I have a menacing looking key.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Well, that's convenient.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh.
You'd be surprised.
Better think again.
I personally hate this mission. Because you have to protect Meg. See, okay, look at the insane amount of damage Meg just took from one attack from those guys. Yeah, if that happens one more time, Meg's dead, and I have to, and it acts like I died. Luckily, she can't be hurt by area of effect attacks like that. Otherwise, she would be insta-killed. I hate that you have to finish these guys off with a finishing attack. There we go. Now my question is, Sora?
There's too many.
Let's go.
Why didn't you do this earlier? Like when you first seen her? Wouldn't that have been more convenient? Yes, the great Hercules, instead of killing the bats, just throws them at the other guy. Well, if Half-Life gives you lemonades, freeze them and hard chuck them back.
Get Meg out of here. I'll meet you back at the Coliseum.
What about you?
I'm gonna show these guys what happens when they mess with a true hero.
I have biceps of steel!
Now, wait a sec. Cole?
Sora, I won't leave him.
You'll be okay.
Look, even Herc has his limits. He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
Get Meg out of here.
We don't want to have to deal with that awkward minigame again. I wonder whose muscles are bigger, Hercules or Goku? Because I already know that Hercules' muscles are bigger than Superman's. Luckily, by repeatedly attacking everything, I automatically deflect these stupid bombs that do so much overpowered damage. Alright, let's play some pinball. Hercules is actually a great companion, but an absolutely horrible enemy. Not because he's strong or anything, but purely because he's insanely annoying in the case of he repeats the exact same things over and over, and he's even weaker than he was in the first game. And that's saying something. In the first game, he was completely invincible until you threw a barrel at him. Inside of this game, he's basically the same person, but without the invincibility.
This place gives me the creeps. I'll deal with you nitwits next time.
Oh,
Could today possibly get any better? This time, Wonder Breath is going down for good.
So let's see, we've already fought 3 bosses, if you count Demix as a boss. And we just did basically a mini game rush. See how long this place is? And we still have 1 to go. Wait, Sinks and Spanks and Stones? I'm gonna have to like rewind that in my own time and see what the heck he just said, because it looked like he said sticks, but it also looked really messed up version of sticks. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and save, and then leave to the world map, because I already told you what happens if you leave to the world map while inside of a drive form. If you don't remember, it just resets it. I can understand not being able to go into Hercules' little house area, because that would be overshooting where you're supposed to go. I wonder why you can't go back to where Meg's statue is.
This can't be.
Can't wait till Kingdom Hearts 3 when this place is entirely rebuilt. Because as you can see here, it gets destroyed, and throughout the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 2 and every other game, you never get to come back and see that it's not destroyed.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
There weren't even any seats for them to watch anyways. Obviously, they're okay.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
Yes, beat the big snake thing up. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This fight's insanely easy, but it was insanely hard even though I played it on easy mode, I think like normal mode when I was a little kid. And that's because I didn't know about one of the biggest mechanics to this fight. Oh, yes. Oh, come on, I blocked that. Totally blocked that. So basically throughout the entire fight, Phil will start yelling, get up on the Hydra's back. And other things. And I never knew about this. I never thought to get up on the Hydra's back. I only thought that the only way to possibly win was to go into drive form. And only by going into drive form were you able to actually beat him. Because he regenerates his 3 heads, as you can see here, if you do not kill them each extremely fast. So I only could do enough damage to kill every single one of the heads if I went into Valor form. Otherwise, they would regenerate too fast. But what you're supposed to do is get up on the Hydra's back as the game tells you to, and then you're able to just kill them all consecutively. There we go. You see, it didn't say that in the original version. It did not say, "Hey, jump on the Hydra's back." In fact, even though Phil would say, "Get up on the Hydra's back," he would also say stuff about the heart's power and everything like that. There we go. Unfortunately, you're not supposed to do this, but I'm just going to sit here and see what happens, at least for a little while. Yeah, nah. Oh, how sad, you can't hit the ones in the back. You know, for the amount of homing projectiles in this game, I'm actually genuinely surprised that fire doesn't work the same way as it used to. As you see in fire, is like a ring of fire now instead of an actual gun. Fire, I don't know. Yeah, I seen that one coming. That's why I healed. You actually do a lot of damage by doing this. Like, jeez. That's like 5 finishers. Thanks, Donald. Ow. Thanks, blah. Alright. Epic Shinobi Slice! I think that's what I was supposed to say. I got the thunder element, that's nice. Thunder's even better than it was inside the original game, which is really nice. It's insanely good for farming too.
I let you down. I'm
Alright.
just...
With that, that's the final boss, the end of the video. I'll let you guys see the final cutscene and it will get cut off right when we leave.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
Oh, my back.
There
Thank
won't
you
be
guys
any
for
games
watching.
For a while anyway.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.